All right, Bam Rodriguez destroys. He utterly destroys uh Sonny Edwards. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Thumbs up the video. Like I said, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And Sonny Edwards, he did all that talking. Only had 4 knockouts, so we already knew what time it was. Defense was supposed to be what he hung his hat on, and he got stopped in 9 rounds. I mean, at one point, At one point, Bam Rodriguez was landing everything. He was landing at a 60% clip. You hear them talking about how Sonny Edwards is supposed to be a defensive wizard. Usually, there's no D in the UK. Pause. There's no defense in the UK. They usually don't have any good defensive fighters. That's why I knew when I seen Josh Kelly, how they were saying how good defensively he was. I knew it was a matter of time. But that fake Roy Jones defense he was doing, and Bam Rodriguez just beat him up. It was no contest. I mean, it might have been close for a second. Sonny Edwards was literally getting clipped with everything: uppercuts, body shots. He did a lot of shit talking. I understand you got to build the fight or whatever, but and they dragged him over here to America too to fight Bam Rodriguez. So I'm surprised that didn't happen in the UK. But the kid only 23 years old. Sonny Edwards is 27 years old, and like I said before, in his career, he hadn't lost. But then again, he only had 4 knockouts. And when you fight a Mexican like that, then you got to make up everything. And anytime you fight a guy, that got power, that's a nutrition fighter like Bam Rodriguez, you got to make up with it with body shots, with accumulation and hitting, not getting hit. And right around like that middle of the fight, the middle rounds, he started really finding his groove on Sonny Edwards. He started hitting it with everything. And Edwards, strapped his nuts on, and what I'm saying, he dug deep or whatever, but he said that his orbital bone got broken. So that made Kell Brook somebody else orbital bone that got broken in the UK. All their orbital bones are getting broke over there. And he broke them down. I mean, he's 5'3" with a 60-inch reach, bro. According to box rate. I mean, Jesus Christ. Bam Rodriguez is 5'4", at least with a 67-inch reach. You know what I'm saying? So, it was going to be hard to keep, Bam on the outside. And you got 7-inch reach disadvantage. He dropped him and he got up, and then they said he quit in the corner. See, he's talking about how Bam Rodriguez, didn't want to show up in the UK and do the promo and fly over here. He was also talking about how, I think he might be with Snack, maybe. He's talking about how he was, ran out, left the way in and went to go put a needle on his arm and all that type of stuff. And he was insinuating he was cheating. He had to know, man, he had to eat them words. He had to eat them words. And at the end of the day, it wasn't nothing that he can do about it. It wasn't nothing that he can do about it. So, now Bam got the IBF and the WBO world titles, at flyweight. And I like him more than Chocolito, bro, to be honest. I'm not saying he that good yet, but he getting there. He getting there. So, he getting there, but Sonny Edwards just didn't have nothing for him. It's as simple as that. He didn't have nothing for him. And now, he got the Artem Delakini guy, and he got Julio Cesar Martinez. So I think Julio Cesar Martinez said he want to be down. He want to fight. So I like Martinez, a little irky jerky, a little fast, little fucker, excuse me. Really, really good fighter too. So that don't surprise me none. So yeah, he's a good fighter himself, man. And that'd be a good fight. And if he can get undisputed, then why not? But why not? But you know, but yeah, Bam, he coming. Wore the body out, then start. He couldn't take. He couldn't. I mean, he don't have enough reach to keep him off of him. He didn't have enough reach to keep him off of him. That's the crazy thing about it. He didn't have no reach. He didn't have no power. Defense, it looked good against the caliber of fighters that he was fighting, but defense really wasn't shit. You know, what I'm saying? Defense really wasn't shit. So, I mean, who gonna see this one coming? Just on paper. And he from the UK. You know, so but I think it's this could have been more competitive. You know, I felt that this could have been more competitive, but on paper we knew it wasn't. 4 knockouts and and what 20 fights coming into this fight. Yeah, he never been dropped before, but you look at the caliber of names he been fighting, like who he fought. You know what I'm saying? And he was fighting overseas all this time. So I tell you, that's about who he didn't fought. He hadn't fought Cesar Martinez. You know what I'm saying? Chocolito. He hadn't fought one of those names. And I was surprised they got him to come to the United States. I'm surprised they got him to come to the United States. Real talk, I was surprised. Um, I was utterly surprised, but he came, and credit to him. He talked shit, tried to sell the fight, and people say he quit in the corner. But he did say he had a broken orbital bone or a fracture or something like that. That's kind of, I read that out there on Twitter. So I don't know, how many, I don't know what's going on with orbital bones in the UK. Is it something that's in their food, or you know, or whatever the situation may be? But apparently he broke his orbital bone. I mean, look at him. I mean, he got his ass whooped. He got whooped. He got whooped. So I mean, but hey, it comes with the game. A lot of people, kind of get caught up in a lot of people get caught up in um a lot of people get caught up in trash talk. The trash talk is to sell the fight. That's it. But it said, in fighting for 80% of the fight with a smashed orbital bone and trading with the biggest puncher in the division in the second half of the fight to get called a quitter is madness. I'm happy it stopped when it did, because he'll have another day, another big fight. So apparently, whoever Sam Jones is saying that he had a busted orbital bone, and that's what happened. So um hey, yo, I ain't the one taking the punches. I'm just saying what they saying out there about him quitting. That's all I'm saying. That's what they saying about him quitting. So I ain't saying he quit or nothing like that. That's just a good word on the street. So he must have broke the orbital bone early in that fight. He must have broke it early. So, power to him. Power to him. Real talk. But Ben Rodriguez, man, he rising up. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to keep him off the pound for pound list. You know, he beat Julio Cesar Martinez. I mean, especially if he can get undisputed, then this would be a very, very interesting things. And Sonny Edwards, I mean, maybe he'll bounce back, maybe he won't. But he stepped up and abroad and fought a real live competition. So, that really don't surprise me. But shout out to him for coming to America and and fighting. So, but hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Fire Reaction playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Spotify, Anchor, everywhere, man. Check out the Fire Reaction playlist. Peace.